So
Okay.
we want to talk about the restoration of your home. And my first question would be, can you describe what motivated you to decide on a full restoration rather than a simple repair or rebuild?
Okay, so basically the decision was made because of the home was my dad inherited a home. And
Okay.
so it has a lot of the what is it, the sentimental values in the home. So it was best for us to for him to keep those memories and all of that stuff like that, just to restore it versus
Mhm.
to try to rebuild it and him lose all those memories for something. So now with the frame and everything, he still has a piece of his uncle. So
Um,
that's why we decided on that.
so do you know how old the house is?
Yes, the house was actually built in 1955, so roughly about 75 years old.
Wow.
Crazy, crazy.
And you said it was his uncle's house.
Yes, it was his uncle's home
Okay.
before.
What was your biggest fear or concern starting the process since the house is so old? Were you worried about anything going into this process?
Uh, yeah, kind of. Like once we got the first set of numbers, like the what we locked in at the price, we was like, oh Lord, you know. Um, and then I was more scared because it was an older home. I was more scared of like maybe it's something there that we can't see until they actually get into it. And it was some things, but it wasn't as bad as we thought it would be.
Hmm.
But yeah, by it being an older home, it was like maybe it's something that they couldn't see, and maybe the price will go up, and then we have to stop it. But that wasn't the case. So
So, what was most important to you when choosing a restoration company? And what was it about HE Disaster Restoration that made you feel comfortable with hiring us?
I've been rocking. I've
Yeah.
been rocking with I'm gonna say Bishop and Pastor T because my bishop and my pastor. But like I don't think that I would have done it if it had been someone else. I don't think that the project would have happened. And it's because of everything that I've seen them do, like the little smaller things and other videos that I've seen. I was
Mhm.
like, man, like that looks good. And I knew that it would help us out. But yeah, if it hadn't been for them, like I probably wouldn't have done it. So
At all?
because I trust at all. Like
Right.
I trust them. Like, and I don't feel like with that type of money and that, yeah, I
Mhm.
don't think that I would. I'm really, really picky, so I probably wouldn't have trusted anybody else to take care of it for us.
So, how was the communication throughout the project? Like, did you feel like you was informed, and was the timeline for each step, and like,
Yes. Okay. So in the beginning, he gave us a date, and he was like, like we're pushing for this date,
mhm,
and I'm like, okay, because yeah, the house it needed a lot of things, but man, so it was like really, really fast, but we needed a lot of stuff for it and we were waiting for everything, but everything that he gave us was like, man, it was on point. It was on point. So
mhm,
the timing was actually a little faster than what we anticipated, but which was awesome. It was amazing. Like and then I know that I keep forgetting the name of it, but it's the system that you guys use with the photos.
oh,
So
company cam,
yeah, the company cam. So on the company cam, he did explain to me like I was one of the first people to actually, to experience that part, which was
mhm,
awesome because I live in Huntsville,
mhm,
and so I didn't have to drive down there, to wonder like what's going on or what's the next step or whatever. So the company cam, basically what it did is it showed me pictures and like step by step each and every day. Some of them was also like the drone videos and everything.
right,
So it showed like me every step of the way. So like the communication was A1. It was awesome. So that's a good thing to have because I didn't have to drive back and forth to Cold
right.
Spring from Huntsville. So that was amazing. So that was
You
good.
mentioned that like surprises came up. So how do you think the HE team handled the surprises, unexpected things that came up?
Okay, so Bishop was like, man, every time he called the phone, I was like, oh Lord, please don't let it be nothing else. But he would call and he's like, Miss Pine said, and I'd be like, my heart just dropped because I'm like, but he came, he came correct. He came correct. I was nervous every time he called. I was nervous because I was like, man, because with it being an older home, that it's
Mhm.
stuff that, may come up and I know it's going to be higher and more expensive, which I don't know anything about this and material and all of that stuff like
Mhm.
that. But when he came at me, he came with caution because he know that I had to go back and talk to my dad about everything. But I got nervous. But he handled it well. And
Mhm.
then, he took, I'm going to say this, they took really, really good care of us.
Mhm.
With pricing, material, and everything like that. With what we paid, yeah, we wouldn't have got it anywhere else for that amount. With everything that they did to the house.
So how was your interaction with any of the team that you had to deal with?
Oh, everybody was professional. Like I said, like, I got it like twisted at first, because I'm calling in, and Miss Monica, because I know all of y'all, so I don't be feeling like all of the extra stuff, and so like when I call in, Miss Monica, she's like, thank you for calling HE disaster, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, girl, listen. So, I'm trying to talk to them. She's like, yes, ma'am. And I'm like, oh, shoots. They on a professional level, I have to mess with y'all on Sunday morning. But like, yeah, y'all didn't, give me no back talk or nothing like that. Y'all was good. Y'all was really good.
So when you stepped into your home once it was completely done, what was your reaction to everything?
I just had one word and I kept saying it. And it's the same word, but it's spelled different. It's spelled Krazy. I just kept saying crazy. Like crazy. Like that's the only word I have. It's crazy. Like the stuff, the house is like totally different. It's not the same house from what was like 8 weeks ago. About 7, 8 weeks it took. Man, crazy. It's crazy. The house, yeah, it looks nothing like. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. It's awesome.
If someone was considering using HE disaster restoration, what would you say to them, or what would be your words to them in choosing someone to do a job like that?
Man, I would definitely recommend them. This is my first project with them, but we're getting some numbers together to do a second project. But man, I would highly recommend them. Like, man, I'm telling you, Bishop mind is not, it's not normal. It's not, he's like this the circle, he's over here, so he's not in that circle. Like, he's thinking outside of the box with everything that he did, and he designed the house. Like, he added, man, with his little papers and everything like that. Like, he went all the way. And so, like, I would highly recommend, especially for like paying it, like, trusting people with that type of money. And like, that's my dad's baby. Like, that house, like, he tried it back in 2009, I believe, to try to fix it up, and it didn't happen for him. So with them, like, man, he's smiling. My dad, he's so excited. So like, to see that, like, all he calls me every day talking about this house. So but I would highly recommend HE for it, man. Like, hands down, nobody else, especially with the time. I'm not saying that they'll, everybody will be that fast, but most definitely professional and everything else. Like, yeah, I would. What is it, like 1,000%? I don't know. What's your percentage scale? I don't know. Whatever the highest is, like.